Hey guys, so welcome back to Zero Escape Rich's Last Reward. Let's carry on where we left off. We've just completed the treatment center, and of course an Ambidex gate has been opened as soon as we completed it. Sorry for the delay in the episode. I've been away for the weekend, and I just needed a bit of time to recover and just get my bearings in my life. And now here we are, back in this random warehouse place where we are with some infected people with Radical 6.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex Game polling closes.
It's very kind of whoever opened the Ambidex game to wait until as soon as we stepped out to open the door, considering the 45-minute time limit is the maximum. So thank you, whoever it is. What the hell? I'm pretty sure it's Dio, right?
Somebody else must have opened one of the AB rooms.
I know, and we've been lugging around Quark because he's unconscious. Why would they do that? Not to mention we found a way to possibly revive him, temporarily I guess, because he will still be infected with Radical 6, but he'll at least be awake because we can alleviate the symptoms. We didn't have that opportunity in the previous flow because I don't think anyone came into the treatment center. Whatever. We should be heading back anyway. Let's go, let's go. I headed for the door.
Wait!
Clover's voice stopped me. What is it? Do we just leave Quark in that little tube? I turned to see her pointing toward the wall with the treatment pods.
The screen, it changed.
Also, thank you for letting me know about the laser to tell what the time is for the 11 o'clock one, for time number 3. God, I was just so confused. I just had to find a different way of solving the puzzle, which it kind of worked, but I feel like I cheesed it a bit, but, you know, what am I going to do? I've always got to find another way. There's always got to be a plan B. No, plan A recycled. What?
The screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
What's it say now? Whoa, there's the laser. Oh yeah, it says recent operational records. Really? Who else has used this? I stepped closer and began to read. What it said was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That one subject had to mean Quark. It's not the plant, that's for sure. This was the pod we'd put him into after all. I read on. 7:48, one subject released. 8:06, one subject successfully restored. 8:16, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. Could that be one of us? All prior records have been erased. Authorization, admin. So, in the morning. We don't know when. We don't even know what time it is now. I checked the other pods. They were all the same. Not to mention, there's not enough pods for all 9 of us. There's only 3 in here. Is there another treatment center somewhere? 7:48, one subject released. 8:06, one subject successfully restored. 8:16, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. How long has it been? Whoa, what is all this?
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep.
8 hours ago? Really? Is that what it said? Like, that's what it means by the 8? Not 8 in the morning?
Well, 3 people actually. One for each pod. They all say the same thing, see?
So 3 of us, maybe. I'm assuming it's us. Awoke from cold sleep? That's before we all woke up, huh? I mean, it hasn't been 8 hours yet.
Yeah.
So the 3 pod people could be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier. Don't know how much earlier. Then they were thawed out 8 hours ago and carried into the AB rooms.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us.
Right, so one of us was already awake. Everyone else was in cold sleep. And one of us just pretended to be one of the participants of the game.
Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
Yeah. If you count the old woman we found, then it would be 10, wouldn't it? Right, of course, the old woman. Still nameless. Jane Doe. So, who were the 3 pod people?
Don't ask me. How am I supposed to know that?
I don't know. Don't you work for like some sort of detective agency?
All it says is subject. A, that's creepy. B, it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
It doesn't say when they were put into cold sleep either.
And this bit, where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
Oh, does it really, Clover? Well done. Good investigation skills. But the mere, like, idea of cold sleep, you know? You don't go cold sleep for a couple of days. You typically go cold sleep for weeks, months, years, right? I wonder why they wouldn't just write the time, though.
What?
Well, you said it yourself. The log says 8 hours ago, not like 9:15 a.m. Those minus signs have to mean this far in the past. Oh, right, of course. Who would ever write the time like that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time is.
Why not?
Because hell if I know. Would know maybe the time and the date are interlinked? I'm not sure. Speaking of things I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? It seems like whatever it was that triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to leave. And why would Zero leave these kind of clues, right? We've seen that records were erased, but not that particular one? Why? Why was that left there? To give us some sort of clue?
Wouldn't that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
It looks like it. Yeah, but why? That's what I'm asking. What reason would he have to do that?
Maybe he wanted us to see the records.
Sure seems like it. Otherwise he would have erased everything. Perhaps, but he deleted a bunch of the data. Why? The hell is Zero's game here? Honestly.
Could it all be a trick?
A trick?
All of these records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
Why though? Why would he or she just troll us like this? It must be some sort of purpose. Zero is very calculating, right? So you're saying this was just a joke? He's not Monokuma, alright?
Well,
Or she.
I can't say for sure, but it seems possible. Right?
No, it doesn't make sense. I'm with Sigma on this one. It doesn't really make sense for him to be trolling us.
Well, let's ask somebody
Or
else.
she. I keep have to remind myself. Like, it's like all pointing towards Dio right now, but that just seems so obvious, right?
Maybe they can think of something.
Yeah, you're right. If the AB gates have opened, we need to be heading back to the warehouse anyway.
Yeah, and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
And what we need to do, right? We double-checked that Quark was alright in his pod, then hurried out of the treatment center. Is it alright to be leaving him by himself, though? We've seen what he's capable of when he's conscious. Threatens to stab himself with the scalpel. You'd think we wouldn't try and leave him out of our sight. But, okay, well, I'm just guessing that we're going to presume that the Soparil will do its work and keep him sedated. Which is a fair assumption, right? Still, I'd just be concerned about Quark's well-being. What if he, like, freezes himself to be like the plant and then just shatters himself, you know? Alright. We're here. No AB rooms in here, though, guys. This is floor B. Still don't know what that stands for. That, painting on the wall. Painting on the wall, I say. This is called graffiti. Painting makes it sound so elegant. Is this another warehouse?
It looks just like the other one.
Sure does.
Hey, could you show me that map? Yeah, I thought so. This one is right under the floor A warehouse.
Huh? So it is.
Oh, are those?
Those doors are white. Those chromatic
And
doors.
there are 3 of them.
Okay, let's go take a closer look.
I knew it.
We barely approached it, guys. We took a couple of footsteps.
These are chromatic doors. See? They've got a little box right next to them, just like the others.
What's beyond these doors? So these are the 3rd round chromatic doors, huh? I guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon.
Yeah.
I wonder what I'm missing as well, by the way, because every time I save the game, right, I've still got those question marks. I feel like I've encountered so many different endings so far with the flows. I mean, we did get that one part where we kind of advanced because It said to be continued, so I'm guessing I can't advance those until I've unlocked all those other ones, so hoping to get my first question mark flipped over here on this flow. Whatever is going to happen.
Well, we might not have to.
I wonder if it's going to be those hazmat suit people coming in or something else. What do you mean?
We both have 6 BP right now.
You're saying we can leave and we don't have to worry about what's beyond these doors because we're going to betray Quark? Is that your solution here? Or your proposal? Yeah, that's true. So?
We're a pair, right?
Yeah.
And who's our opponent?
Quark.
Exactly.
But you'll be leaving Alice behind. I'm pretty sure she won't appreciate that.
But he's in the pod right now, so...
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Clover, that's a scummy
Results
move,
will
man.
be
You aren't saying we should pick Betray, are you?
Weren't you planning to?
Well, then that smile, you know?
I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, that's not... I thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be able to choose ally and not worry about getting betrayed. That's a fair idea as well, Sigma.
Oh, come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're
I'm
partners. That means we share the same destiny.
Clover just really wants out, doesn't she?
So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Well, I'm pretty sure Tenmuji's not going to let me go through anyway. And he's going to rely on you to make the vote. So, really, my fate's in your hands, Clover. And if you're going to pick Betray, jeez. I'm not hiding anything.
Wait, you're serious? You were really going to pick ally?
Yeah, well, I can choose Betray, technically, because there's a flow for that.
Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next round.
Clover just really wants to win.
For all we know, there might not even be a next round.
Yeah, but you might be paired up with someone else. Or you will be. No, you might be. There's still a possibility we stay pairs.
There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right?
Right. You're thinking they're going to betray. And then they're going to want to try and escape right now as well. And if we don't escape now, we're going to miss our chance, because that door only opens once.
Dio, K, and Phi.
Dio's most likely to be doing it.
What do you think's going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
Phi's shown to be capable of scarpering with her 9 points. I don't really know much about K. In the previous flow, he was, you know, sympathetic and, like, sorry or remorseful that he chose to betray this guy. This time he's like, well, I just did what I had to do, really. That's not going to happen.
Why not?
Phi and Luna are playing against Tenmuji. He's only got 1 BP left, though. I really don't think they'd pick Betray. Not only will they escape, he'll die. If Tenmuji picked Ally, that'd kill him. Which means he's going to probably choose Betray, which means they're probably going to be on 0 points, unless they choose Ally. But then if they choose Ally, then Luna will die. That's a tough call on Phi's team. The same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice and Kay, and Alice's BP.
No!
Yeah.
Don't even think about that!
Well, you're the one who's proposing that we leave her behind, Clover. I agree. But her BP is the same as Tenmuji's. So unless Dio's willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP to 9. I don't know, I mean, do we really know what anyone's capable of here? We don't. People are nuts. We're, like, sure, Clover knows Alice, and Quark knows Tenmuji, and vice versa, but we don't know anybody, except for Clover. And right now, she's proven that she is untrustworthy. In previous flow and this flow, she's chosen Betray first. And right now, she's discussing the fact that we should probably leave by betraying Quark, who's helpless. But then she'll be leaving Alice behind. I'm guessing her assumption is that she can go out and find some help to get a rescue operation going to rescue her friend. But who's to say that, you know, Zero's not going to kill everyone who didn't escape?
Then Alice has to vote Betray.
Mm-hmm. And there's no way she's choosing Ally against Dio after last time. Yeah, that is generally the best defensive choice.
But if Dio chooses Ally... Then K would have 9 BP.
Right, so they're both gonna choose betray. Probably. Surely. Yeah.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If K gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
We're assuming, he's gonna want to leave. Which is, that's possible. In fact, it's quite likely that he's not gonna stick around. It's a tough case. Well, that's not necessarily the case.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Yeah, they can stick around if they really want to.
No. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
So you think that K will stay here? Even if he gets enough points to leave?
I don't really know. Maybe I'm just putting too much faith in the guy, considering we don't even know what he looks like. I don't know, but it's possible.
No, it's not.
We have to treat it like he will try and leave. Because, every time he doesn't leave, he's risking losing points and being unable to leave. Ever. Well, we can think about how we're going to vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. There's a couple things I gotta do when we get back.
Fine.
Okay, back to floor A then. Let's move. I turned and headed for the exit. After a few moments, I heard Clover's footsteps following behind me. Alrighty, hopefully she's not gonna stab me in the back. I was gonna say, what the heck is that? I guess it's just a shortcut? Yeah. Looks that way. Going up, supposedly. Still don't trust this going up and down business, but, maybe I'm just reaching. Just trying to find some sort of conspiracy everywhere. Is it going to be Dio again? The guy who opened the AV rooms early? Or maybe it's Phi this time, I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Run. This map is so confusing as well. Good. I wonder how long it takes for them to maneuver around. Doesn't seem like it takes long, but,
Clover.
Oh, Alice, you're smiling. Well done.
Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Thought you forgot how to do that.
Yep.
Clover's definitely not forgotten how to smile. She smiles at the, the worst of times. Are we the last ones?
Yes.
Hi.
Hey, where's Quark?
We killed him. Joking! Tenmyuji, please don't kill me. Tenmyuji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping toward me, I felt like I only had a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I explained what had happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could. I could just imagine going, Tenmyuji, please, blah, 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 Quark's downstairs using the pod, blah, 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 blah. Just before Tenmyuji could, grab my neck, but I can't speak anymore.
So are these pod things really safe?
It froze a plant and it shattered, so it's not entirely safe.
Probably.
Okay, we'll let Clover answer that question.
Probably?
No, they're definitely safe. He's fine.
Well, are they safe or aren't they?
I just said they're definitely safe, didn't I? You listening, old man?
Look, I'm just worried about him, alright?
Well, go check on him then, okay? Jeez. Just don't shoot the messenger here. Please?
Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover? Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I'm surprised you're leaving me up here with the possibility of going to the AB room and just voting.
Come on then.
Or does it only close once the pairs are both in there? No, it doesn't. Because I'm sure... Didn't Tenmyuji, knock out Dio or something on the previous flow, and then they could still go inside? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. As soon as she finished, she was off. Tenmyuji followed her. Well, followed at her heels. And in the blink of an eye, they were gone. Out the magenta door. Wow, that was a really long blink. Alright, mystery man. Alright, you guys got some explaining to do.
I beg your pardon?
You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you'd go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
What? Another dead body? As she spoke, Phi gestured toward the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
Yeah, well, one person opened them up, okay? Before time. So you're saying only one person, or one pair, jumped the gun here?
Yes.
Well, who was it?
I opened it.
Yeah, so same guy, same culprit. So it was you. Figured
It's
as
not really
much.
a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back.
Yeah, well, I could have still been stuck in the treatment center, you know. Yes, Dio, yes, it is a big deal.
Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to ally.
Everyone, or, you know, every group has to have at least one person voting, alright? No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of those notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
Pressure exchange chamber? Jeez, what are all these rooms?
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
I've heard of the pantry, haven't been in there yet. Huh? Well, whatever. You should really probably read it, though.
Here are some more AB game rules
So
for
we're
you.
the only ones who got this clue, huh?
Not voting is not a option.
I like how Alice is actually just reading it, literally.
If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized.
Everybody, not just us. All of us.
In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You get it now? If we hadn't gotten back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died. Oh, is it just us 3? Define everyone 0, please. And you just...
Alright, I get it. Sorry. Cut me some slack though, man. I didn't know.
You said the S word? You said sorry, Dio? Are you okay? Are you infected with Radical 6 too? Have you been replaced by an imposter? Are you bleeding white? So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did?
Of course I wouldn't have. What the hell, bro?
Well, calls me bro. Alright, take it easy there, sunshine.
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Yes. Not a water treatment center like I thought it was. Yeah?
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff.
Not exactly. That's the infirmary.
Did you find any Excelavir?
No. It's not really that kind of place. It just had those pods and that was it. Besides, if we found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark on the pod.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
No, just alleviate the symptoms from what I can remember. No, unfortunately.
How do you know that?
Because the instructions said... Oh, well, it said so on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Oh, right. There's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. I cheated and got the safe pod. No, I'm just kidding. As quick as I could, I explained what the records had said about the pod's occupants and their cold sleep. Bitch K's one of them. He's probably some alien from the year 1779. I don't know why I chose that year.
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
Surely it's more than 3. There must be another treatment center, we just can't access it, right? There's all those locked rooms on the map that we just can't access whatsoever. Don't know what their significance is. Don't know if they are going to be significant at all. Suppose we'll see. If you can trust what we read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
The pod people. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It didn't say who they were, or even when they were frozen. But surely you know something about that, Alice? All ice?
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right?
Yes.
Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
Isn't that what cold sleep is? Like, the whole point of freezing us is to slow, like, our organs down and preserve us? Yeah, I think so.
So what would happen to the heart?
Stop beating, right? What?
Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Right. So you're saying we can probably cheat? Freeze some people, take their bracelets off, unfreeze them? Not a bad idea, Fi. Well done. Oh, so if we go into cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
Okay, surely Zero has some sort of countermeasure for this.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
Is that the thing? Because there's only 3 pods, only 3 of us can do that technique before it has to go into maintenance mode or whatever. Actually, they're in maintenance mode right now. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to be operational again. I forgot.
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
That's true. Unless he gets out of his little exosuit here. The armor.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We should go have a look at any rate. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
We've got less than 20 minutes now, guys.
Of course.
Alright, let's just go look. Why not? All the time in the world. Who cares, right?
What?
What?
What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
Well, that's handy.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry, Luna?
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
Yeah, obviously he's not gonna, like, or she, let us run rampant trying to freeze ourselves so we can get the bracelets off. But when Clover and I were here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Really?
Then that bastard set this up.
He either set it up or he came down here and turned it off himself. In which case, I know the culprit. It's Quark. Quark is Zero. I told you we shouldn't have left them alone, guys.
Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
No, of course not.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with you saying anything.
If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
Alright, now's not the time to start provoking the guy, jeez.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Before Kay could finish, the announcer's voice echoed throughout the facility.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex Game polling closes.
TikTok team.
All players, please enter your votes.
Come on.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
You forgot to mention that when all 3 groups have to vote.
Time's running out. We should get back, guys.
I'm staying here.
Oh, great. Seriously? When everything's on the line with you?
I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old man?
You're on 1 point, Muji.
You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got 1 BP.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally.
And Phi could take this opportunity to leave.
All they have to do is pick Betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
I believe Phi. She only had a grudge with me, and that was because of alternate universes.
Right. We always intended to choose ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray.
At least Luna doesn't have to worry about dying right now if Tenmyoji's gonna stay here.
Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna.
No you don't, you liar.
I'm sure they'll choose ally.
You didn't trust Phi like 5 minutes ago. Jeez, why am I such like the dick around here? Sounds good. Okay then, Tenmyoji. You take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that?
No.
I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Okay.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Alright, let's get moving. Let's get hopping. Let's hop for a good outcome. Back at the Floor A warehouse. Floor A warehouse. We open the AB rooms. Jeez, Clover, really? It's not Christmas.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex Game polling closes.
Okay, so it takes about 6 minutes to get from floor B, that area, the treatment center, all the way up to floor A's warehouse. That's pretty fast, but then they were running around. Alright, Clover. We should probably head into.
Okay.
Alright. Same as last time, we'll do Ally for the second round first. Let's do it.
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
Yes. Yeah. You told me we should betray Quarks since we might not get another chance like this. Right?
Yeah. Can I, take that back?
Oh, yes, totally, of course. Huh?
I changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji. I think we should choose Ally.
Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you.
Why not? What? Why?
I just can't.
That's a great reason. Now, can you tell me why?
You'd laugh if I did anyway.
Oh, fuck's sake. I'm not going to laugh. Just tell me. We're in a serious situation. I won't laugh.
Really?
Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Clover. Hey, come on.
I promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
It's okay. It's fine, you know. Just break a little promise here, break a little promise there. Okay, I don't have time for this anyway. Alright, fine. I won't ask about it again. But Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji.
You think?
If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji.
Been there, done that, Clover. Come on. Just kidding.
Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
That he trusts Clover.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person.
But we don't know why.
Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
What does this mean? Why does he know that he can trust Clover? Is he like Fire and I, where he's seen the different flows and he's seen that Clover is the trustworthy person? Like the one constant or something? Maybe? Or maybe he knows her from the past.
Somebody who'd say that about me.
And that's why she's saying you wouldn't believe me if I told you, right? You seemed pretty ready to betray him back on floor B.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Oh! So you're saying you know who Tenmyoji really is?
Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
Who is he? Damn it. Probably won't find out until I ally with him.
Remains until Ambidex Game polling closes.
Please, choose Ally.
You aren't going to try and vote yourself?
If I try, you'll just throw me off, right?
What? Why?
I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So...
Fine. I'll make the decision. Alright. With that, I turn to face the voting machine. The question was, what would I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji. That wasn't even taking into consideration that Quark was just a kid. And he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something. At least Quark has got 6 points, right? How could I betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely that I'd get a chance like this again. If I chose betray, then I'd have 9 BP. I'd be able to escape this godforsaken hellhole.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex Game polling closes.
Man, it's a seducer. It's tempting him. So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or betray? I chose...
3, 2, 1.
Ally. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Thank you.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Oh jeez, what's gonna happen now?
Thank you for your participation.
Surely no one's got 9 points.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Only one way to find out.
What did you choose, Sigma?
You didn't look? You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Why not? Huh? Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go. Gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed toward the wall where the results would be displayed. Surprise! I betrayed him! Let's go, Clover! Let's run for the door!
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Alright, eyes forward. Betray, betray. Ally, ally. Ally, ally. Imagine if he betrayed. Whoa, what the fuck? Quark like woke up and ran towards his AB room. Alright, 616383888. Hell yeah. Team Sigma Clover Quark. Secure.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Thank you, announcer. Now, let's deal with the aftermath of this situation.